Well, back to school today for tens of thousands of Palm Beach school kids. The children returned to campus for the first time, those that chose to go back to school since the early stages of COVID-19.
And while some are counting down to today's return, others, they still face some serious concerns. WPTV News Channel 5's Ryan Hughes with a closer look at how today went. Ryan?
Kelly and Jay, good evening. This morning we heard some buses running a few minutes late, some students having some issues logging in remotely from home, but no major issues to speak of on the first day back on campus. Many students telling us it felt good to be back, a bit different, but good. Other teachers who have a lot of experience in the district say they had no other option, they felt, but to call in sick.
Joey Scully taking a break from homework and scootering in the street outside his home in Jupiter. For the first time in more than 6 months, the third grader saw his friends and teacher back at school inside a classroom.
Are you happy to be back in school?
Yeah.
Thought I'd never hear you say that.
But some longtime teachers are calling a return to brick and mortar instruction a big mistake, saying the district is putting people unnecessarily at risk. Some teachers telling us they have health issues and their request to continue with remote learning was denied, and say they don't feel safe as nearly 60,000 students returned to classrooms across the district Monday. The superintendent told WPTV he expected teachers to call in Monday and says there are plans in place to cover those spots in classrooms.
I think it's still a lot of anxiety. I think this is going to be, we're going to be shuffling things around to accommodate potential teacher vacancies. We've a lot of people who work in these buildings or in support roles who have teaching certifications are out in school helping cover classes. So I think that's going to be sort of adjusting.
But the Scully family feels good about this next step forward and a return to some kind of normal.
When he came out this afternoon, he was all smiles when he took his mask off, so I feel like everything went really well.
It felt better than just having to stare at a computer for 6 hours.
And the superintendent again asking teachers, students, and parents to remain patient because changes will, of course, have to be made along the way. We're live tonight in Jupiter. Ryan Hughes, WPTV News Channel 5.